Blooming Waters versus Palden Fates Premium Collections. Post in the comments who you think will win. These are the promos that come in the Blooming Waters. Very basic. Very, very basic. Right out the gate, I feel like Paldean Fates is winning. I mean, at least these promos feel like they should be sleeved immediately. I'm a big fan of 151. It is my favorite set of Scarlet Violet, so I am biased, and I feel like 151 will win. I have probably opened 10 times the amount of 151 than Paldean Fates. It might even be more than that. So I'm rooting for 151, but of course I will take the Bubble Mew. So 12 packs versus 11 packs. Not all fights are fair sometimes, so oh boy. Last Blooming Waters I opened, I went 12 for 12 on not a single big hit. See if we can do better here. Get rid of a shiny. Gonna do a stagger technique here and see how this goes. There's a lot more hits to be had from Paldean Fates with the shinies, the ultra shiny. Unfortunately, the illustration rares are trash. Shouldn't even made them from this one personally, but it is what it is. Oh, we have a storm rolling in tonight, so hopefully it doesn't mess up with the power. But here's the first hit. Clive ultra rare. See how this video does. Got a lot of ideas, a lot of plans. It's just making the time to do them. I'll go back to my regular job here in about a week or so, but unfortunately, the benefit of that is I have a lot more free time when I'm home, or at least off work. I work 7 hours away from here in the oil field in North Dakota, but hopefully I'll be able to pump out some content while being away from my family. Definitely a downside of the industry that I chose, but here we are. So far, we're not looking very good. Blooming Waters, 151, doing what it's been doing to me lately. Should have my son rip it. Every time he opens up 151, I feel like he hits a Charizard. Oh, got something in here. Armarouge, shiny. So far, 151 hasn't even showed up. Oh, Dash, Ninetales. Well, at least I got a hit. My 151 collection is actually pretty decent. It is for sure. I'm pretty sure it's actually the only set that I'm actually collecting other than slabs that I have, but slabs to me have a price. Not afraid to let those go. Noivern EX. Hoping for something good here. Definitely have a chance here to stock up on a lot of orders to send off to PSA with them shutting down on the second. Venusaur, ultra rare. But there's a lot of people hating on PSA, which obviously nobody's perfect, but Tag got rid of their lowest tier a while ago. I know I looked a couple weeks prior and they had for sure the first lowest level wasn't available. Maybe it was in and out. Like they only had a certain amount that they were accepting, but they definitely blocked the lower tiers before PSA did. I mean, right now PSA still has them available for a couple more days, but now CGC has a 120-day um, turnaround time for the low submission. And I know a guy that sent off 8,000 cards over the weekend after PSA's announcement. So if you don't think that a lot of people are doing that, then I don't know, you're just not paying attention, I guess. PSA is investing 200 million in for the infrastructure. Hagen CGC doesn't even have a chance to invest that much in. So yeah, there's going to be some downside short term, but long term, I just think Garvor. Sorry, but getting a little sidetracked here. Palden Fates is currently the clear front runner, but their PSA is investing 200 million. What is Tag and CGC doing? Have they announced anything of what they're going to do to be able to handle this influx of cards that are coming in? And if they are, is it even going to be close to enough? Basic energy. I don't think so. It's definitely unfortunate, but with all these digital breakers, there's this slabs are going to go up. They have to, because in order to even get anything graded, you're paying a lot more than you should. But this is just the nature of the business that we have all chosen to be a part of, whether you're collecting, you're a hobbyist, you're an investor, none of that really matters because we're all in this same fight or battle or whatever you want to call it, and we all got to pay the same prices. Dragonair IR. Here we go. Finally got something pretty good from here. So I guess what I plan on doing for my grading, anyways, is I'm just gonna stock up, just like everybody else that's gonna do it. They're just gonna stock up. So hopefully, whenever PSA does either purchase more um, property or whatever they have planned. I guess I haven't looked enough into it. I probably should. Maybe I'll put a deep dive into this and compare what everybody's doing to handle the influx that's happening. Sparta EX. But until then, this is all we got going on. Can't wait to see what slabs are going to be going for here in about a month. Power through the last ones here. Be nice to see the best for last here. See if it works out properly. Right, mate? Yep. So far, the battle is not what I was expecting. But then again, this is 151 doing 151 things. I can assure you the opening experience for both of these sets are better than Prismatic Evolutions. Man, that set's rough. People love it though. Last pack. What is the hit? No hit. Last chance. Well, off the top of my head, I really don't know who won. Here's the 151 hits. It's the first time hitting this one though. So it's kind of nice to add. The rest I have many copies of. And here's Palden Fates. Well, thankfully I did not hit an illustration rare from Palden Fates, but that's that. Thanks for watching, guys.